is a squib.
When an actor is shot, under his shirt is a small explosive device. These squibs contain fake blood packs that burst open upon detonation, creating a realistic gunshot effect. However, the explosion can also cause minor injuries, such as burns or bruises.
I thought it was possibly the squib leaking when I first saw it, only to learn later that it was a lavalier mic. So we're going to go through here a little bit. All right, there's your impact. Now, in this frame, it's very interesting because you could see right in this area something coming up, right? And what I believe that is the pressure being released from a malfunctioned squib device. Instead of all of that pressure coming out the exit wound side, which is here, which would have been the end of the plastic tubing, which is pumping the blood, instead of it coming out of that side, it's coming out right here. And the pressure was so great and so close to Charlie's head that it knocked him out. That is what I believe happened. It was a malfunctioning device. Here it is again. You could see in this shot right here, the rest of the energy, which is being shot up from this device. And you can even see in this shot a little bit more clearly. Whoops, I did not mean to do what I just did. Give me a second, guys. I lost everything. There you go. You can see in this area how his shirt, how Charlie's shirt is actually going in the exact direction. And down this area, this is almost making an arrow right here. See this? And a lot of that pressure was released right onto Charlie's face and into Charlie's neck and his chin under his jaw area. But a lot of it is right here. A lot of that pressure is under his shirt, which is causing his shirt to lift in this area right here. So when that device went off, instead of it forcing via pressure the blood through the line of the squib, it's forcing it under Charlie's shirt and into Charlie's chin, almost as if he's being crushed by an MMA punch. He was just hit with a solid left on his right chin. And that, he's unconscious. Right now, he's unconscious. He's conscious, unconscious. There's the initial impact. And then, of course, you have the later stages of the impact. He's out cold. Now, another reason, we're going to pause this right here real quick. Another reason why I believe that it was a malfunctioning squib is because of the way the blood behaved. This blood, or so-called blood, did not squirt. Blood, particularly from the carotid artery. The carotid artery is the artery that goes from the heart up to the brain. Carries brain from your body, from your heart, pumped directly to the brain. The jugular vein is what carries it down from the brain to your heart. Opposites. Okay? When you sever a carotid artery, it shoots out like that. Why? Because your heart is still pumping. So the force coming up from your heart while you're still alive now has a cut. You're going to see a leak. And if the hose is high pressure, you're going to see it squirt out. You're not just going to see it. Blip, 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 blip. Why do I say blip, 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 blip? Because this is blip, 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 blip. There's no squirting of anything anywhere. It all fell down. Why did it fall down? Because the pressure in the device that was being used, instead of it going through the tube, the pressure is right there now. It's actually blowing up Charlie's shirt. Look at this area of Charlie's shirt. all of the pressure from that device that was supposed to be used to carry the blood in the squib bag, which is somewhere down here on Charlie's body. All of that pressure in this device that's supposed to be used to pump it up out that exit hole of the squib on the opposite side of the plastic tube is all right here. Look at it all. Look at all this energy right here. This is a blown up shirt. This is the pressure escaping the device and hitting Charlie in the face, in the chin, just like a very strong punch from a fighter. There goes the pressure again. You could see which direction his shirt is going in. You could see, again, the arrow pointing to where it's going. And you could see all of that built up pressure that was in his shirt trying to escape. It's actually pulling his shirt upwards. You could see the arcs right here in his shirt. You could see freedom completely arced. That's why we always thought something came from inside of his shirt. Well, it did. It was the device attached to the lavalier microphone.